Good evening, guys, and welcome back to my channel. I'm the What Player, and now I'm going to do a review about the Japanese T rate that probably lots of you probably saw on other YouTubers, but I didn't have this tank, and usually I don't like to make reviews without having the tank because I cannot give my personal opinion because some players are like super strong and the tanks are always good or OP and some others don't know how to play tanks and yeah, they say the tank is trash or something else. But today will arrive mine review of yes, already another project of the Type 57. I had a bad experience with this tank because I wanted in crates, but the crates weren't good enough for me. And let's start with the review. Review of this tank, I played it. It's nice. It's not like super broken, but health wise this tank can reach lots of hit points and they smack like lots of hit points. um Talking about firepower, you have 1800 dpm with the gun rammer, 1600 with the with the calibrators, and yeah, of course you pan more, but for me losing to 100 dpm and like 16 seconds to do for 100, it's kind of bad. So I always suggest gun rammer. I know you penetrate less, but you reload much faster. Apart of that, penetration isn't good either. HE, yeah, they're good, but it it shells and AP shells aren't good. That doesn't have really good penetration. If we want, we can just make a compare with the Kise, the tier 8 Tech 3 Japanese heavy tank. That is not similar, but is the only Japanese heavy tank that we have here. So yeah, we can make this comparison. Where is the Type 57? Here it is. Without anything, stock build, and let's go. So, as you see, as I told you, this DPM is very bad. Let's pick up even bad DPM tanks like the VK has higher DPM, or even the Skoda has higher DPM respect to the Type 57. So the DPM is very bad. Even let's say FZ101 has a higher DPM. So the DPM on this tank is very, 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 very bad. 41, 40. I don't know which others tier 8 that do this little DPM, but this DPM really is bad from this tank. The normal is very nice DPM. You can improve to 2300, or you can actually improve the penetration. I think that you cannot do it here because the DPM is too low. You have 20% less DPM respect to Kisa, and the Kisa even penetrates more. So gun wise, the Kise is much better. Even looking the accuracy values, this accuracy is very, very, very bad. I tested it, and the tank is very inaccurate. It doesn't hit a lot, and I think it has like same accuracy as a Russian, probably. Yeah, same accuracy as a Russian. So very bad accuracy values here. Gun depression is a good thing about this tank because this tank has a very good gun depression. But yeah, even a Skoda has it. Maybe not 10, but it has 8, and you have like 100 more DPM and the higher alpha. So that's it. The thing. The speed 39 kilometers per hour, nice speed, and that's it basically. The armor of the tank we are talking. So gun wise, this tank is kind of bad. Speed wise, even not even sorry. Speed wise is it's nice, not bad, but the speed that he carries, but the accuracy and the gun values don't that doesn't like compensate for that. Now let's talk about the armor. The armor is strength is strange, and it isn't broken. Here you have a big chunk lower plate with APCR that can penetrate everywhere, basically everywhere. But the upper plate on this tank isn't bad. A part of a tiny thing here you can penetrate it, but the upper plate is very, very sloped. Even here you can penetrate, but it isn't kind of easy as you may expect, you know. This side armor is the best thing about this tank. This side armor being, as you see, being this angled, it gives you the impression when it's angling that you can penetrate it, but it's not. You can't. Even in the upper part is the worst of all because the upper part is super angled. Like look how angled it is, 52 millimeters, and here 69 millimeters. So armor-wise, this tank isn't bad. Isn't bad. Even the turret when it goes a hull down, this tank isn't bad armored. This tank has a chunk amount of armor, and this tank has armor, even here, and even the cupola is kind of no armored, but because it's the cupola. So I'm gonna grab first one of my replays because I think it was let me check, maybe Port Bay. Yeah, this one. You will see even there are some toxic players that were just saying stupid stuffs. See, so here we have the Type 57 in a nice matchup for this tank, because if you go the medium side, I think that I don't recommend. I only recommend go medium side where only you know where your medium tank are going there. But if your medium tanks don't go there, just go down here and try to surround. You will make more damage. There's just staying there or a part of and not being focused by two medium tanks here because some 60-70% PR tells you to stay here to farm the enemies. When people are here, you can just go down here and try to surround. It's much better just by staying here and get focused. So as you can see, speed-wise isn't bad. Speed-wise is good. Like 40 kilometers per hour, 13 power weight ratio, and it's very nice. The thing is that look how even the tank is thick. It's very fat, this tank, in my opinion. Yeah, first shot, as you see, very good gun pressure, and yeah, it hit it. Like I don't know why, but I don't know how, but it hit it. Look at the penetration of this tank. This tank doesn't penetrate anything. Look, he just stayed there to be shot at, and he just stayed there, and I basically shoot at him. He just gave me 480 points of damage. But look how bad is the dispersion. Moving, they hit it. But as you can see, this tank can bounce. This tank has armor that isn't bad armor. This tank has huge armor because this tank has a very trollish armor. Yeah, usually I shoot AP. I don't shoot lots of HE because with this tank, with such accuracy, maybe this shot can go down and hit the tracks, and you don't know where this shot go. And I prefer doing 400 risking 500 and doing nothing or doing nothing. Yeah, but see how good the gun depression is. The gun depression in this tank with this alpha really helps a lot. Even the turret isn't bad armored either. So this tank, I don't say this tank is bad, but for me this tank isn't worth it. For like 2,500 I think? 12,500 gold, that's kinda expensive for this tank, but I really wanted it. See how trollish this armor is when it's gonna hold down. Like you just basically ricochet like randomly, because this tank is so trollish when it's in a hold down position. Yeah, he bounced it because I don't know, he just shoot the bed. HE, of course, because I had like no chance to penetrate it, because as I told you, this tank has like a very low penetration value. And yeah, basically I'm shooting HE like randomly. And here I wanted to kill the dude, but the dude was covered by the AT-15, and yeah, I really didn't want to mess with the AT-15 because AT-15 is very dangerous because it has very good DPM. So here another HE. I took a shot because the tank was important to destroy, and I took a shot. I just took it. And now I'm not taking shots because I have to have my hit points and trying to distract the AT-15. So yeah, I was trying to distract the AT-15 because AT-15 was much higher priority raised by the ISU, and the ISU just died like that. So I don't have any problem with it. So now I'm going to use the reach line to create this zone for the AT-15 to don't have the gun depression advantage. So what this means? This means that I can use my gun depression to the advantage against the AT-15, and the AT-15 will not be able to like hit me like that easily. That's what he's mistaking. Like he doesn't trust me and he just stay in the lower ground. But now I have the high ground, and I'm practically like invincible against him because this tank has a very good turret armor, as I told you. So this is the replay that I wanted to show you. This is maybe I'll do a battle, but I don't want to do my reviews that fast. But that's it. This is the battle. This is I think this is very nice battle with this tank. I think, yeah, very nice battle. Not like the best battle in the I ever had in my life with a tier 8, but this was like 60-70% better respect my normal tier 8 battles. So as you see, I made readily Walters because I don't find kills, and Master Badge of course because players don't know how to play tanks. And yeah, basically I carried my team like for 4,000, 5,000, 5,500. I done 50% of the team damage. And this is the battle. Why I showed you this battle? I showed you this battle because this battle, maybe they didn't show you how bad the accuracy is, but it showed you how bad the accuracy is because that giant circle was very, very big, and lots of shot hitted because poor luck. But I have to admit it because it's true. But I made lots of other battles that my tank didn't hit anything. So if you like something with accuracy, don't grab this tank. This tank has a very horrible accuracy. I think it's one of the worst accuracy on your A, to be honest. And now talking about, you can have this nice camo, very nice when it shoots like this thing goes. I'm gonna put that and you will see it because when it shoots, this thing goes like it starts like it lights on. And maybe dungeon 3 here, it's strange. Maybe I can do a training for you. Like, yeah. This is the I just wanted to show you the legendary camo. I think it's cool for this tank, but I don't like the two things that it has on the sides because I will tell you later because I like this tank because this tank has a fat turret, like as fat cheeks, like fat people cheeks. I will show you later. This tank has some huge cheeks, like it has some round skin when you're fat, and it has. So when you shoot, like this thing becomes like it turns red, and that's it. And it is this little thing there. I don't like these things here. These things here. This spaced armor. I don't like it. I really don't. I really don't. So I don't play with the mecha camo. I really don't enjoy it. I really don't enjoy it. So what I want to show you, like, let me just disband the RAM real quick. What I wanted to show you this. Yeah, of course it's a draw. What else? Look, these cheeks. These cheeks sounds like a fat guy that is aiming you with a shotgun. This is the feeling that I like about this thing. This turret seems fat, even it isn't. I think my favorite tank has a double turret, but doesn't feel as fat as the Type 57. A part of this joke, is this tank worth it? No, I don't think not. I think not. I think not. Yeah, this tank can do... Ah, sorry. This tank is even reticle calibration, so yeah. This improves your accuracy, but for a little time, I don't like to use it on everything. But let's grab an example of my garage and pick up some, like, good hull armor and good turret armor. Like, for example, the T-32 is the same. Like, the Shark is the same, you know. Maybe it doesn't have the high alpha. Just make premiums because we are rich as fuck. Just make premiums. Yeah, even the killer has a good turret and good armor. Like it has only 8 degree, but even the killer has a good turret, good armor. Even the lava is very underrated. The lava is very underrated. It's a very good tank in my opinion. Yeah, Russian don't have gun depression, but you could actually. Yeah, what is the dude? Where is he? Where is he? Yeah, here. This one. This one is practically your Type 57 but better. This is like Type 57 but better because it has higher alpha, maybe not higher penetration, but this tank performs better. Okay, it has 1 degree less, but you have better hull. You have like a super sturdy turret and 450 alpha. Even these ones are performing better in my opinion. This one has a very good accuracy, and it doesn't have like the super hull or the super turret, but the turret even is good. Even the killer is good. The shark, of course, is OP, but I don't think this tank is worth it when you have like lots of other tanks that can do his job but better. Because the problem with this tank is his accuracy. It's a nice tank. You can buy it when it goes down 7,500, in my opinion, but 12 12,500? No, 12,500. No, it's super high price for this. You can buy this one. That's it's actually if you put 10k more, you can buy the tier 10. You could actually buy all the defenders, all of them, like all of them, or you could just wait and of course you have to wait Christmas to buy tanks. But if you really you can buy this that for the price is much better. Even this one for the price is much better. So, guys, in my conclusion, this tank is nice, but it's not overpowered. It's not something that you have to buy it, or you will not carry every single game in the world. But this tank is nice. It's not bad. It's like a nice tank. Okay. Okay. So, guys, if you enjoyed my video, put a like. If you don't, put a dislike. I will see you in the next video. Bye, bye, guys.